What's up guys, this is KaminaKat uploading again on the Card Guyz channel. I'm bringing you guys a deck profile today of my Herald agents. So a while ago I did a video on this channel where I was basically showing you guys a combo, 2-card combo with Brilliant Fusion and Agent of Mystery Earth, where you can turn that into first turn Christia and Durandal and other crazy shenanigans. And I said it was, a combo I found while playing my Herald agents, and a lot of people in the comments asked for a deck profile, so I said sure, yeah, I'll do that, but I just wanted to wait until pre-preparations came out. So I went to ARG today, swung by and picked up my pre-preps and a few other things for my other decks right now, and I got the profile for you. So I just had to wait until pre-preparation because the deck changed a lot, because I have to switch to using Dawn of the Herald instead of Advanced Ritual Art, which is now rest in peace. But yeah, that's the deal, so without further ado, let's get into this profile. Alright, so starting off with the main deck here. For our ritual monsters, I'm just playing 3 copies of the original Herald. I don't run Big Herald or Saphira or anything else besides him now, just for the fact that I want the deck to be as consistent as possible and just doing one thing, which is getting him out. I don't want to worry about, trying to play Saphira along with pre-preparations, because then I'd have to play her ritual spell as well. And it's just a whole big mess, so I'd rather just focus on one thing. So that's getting out Herald of Perfection. So you're basically going to try to get him out, then protect him, use him to negate stuff, heal your grave for Christia, and then use your agents to basically push and use cards like Manju and Earth to get you cards back to your hand to continually discard 4 Herald. So 3 of Herald. To search him out, we got our boy Manju. Always good. We don't play Senju because it's not really that great in this deck, but being able to get either the spell or just another Herald is solid. Him and pre-prep gets you Herald on field, so that's pretty important. And yeah, just overall great card. You can use Dawn of the Herald's banish effect to get him back to your hand, so you can resummon him, which is important. You can do that with Earth as well now. So on to the agent engine. So you have the 3 Earth, obviously, is our Stratos. Super good. Level 2 Tuner as well, which is really nice, so you can go into some crazy synchro plays. If you've seen the video I did with the Brilliant Fusion combo, her and Brilliant Fusion when you're going first is basically game, because you can make Christia Durandal and it's really stupid, and just other crazy boards. So she's extremely important, especially even more so now because we're actually playing more than just her and Venus as far as agents, which you will see in a sec, and I will explain when we get there. So obviously we're playing the triple Venus and we're playing the triple Shine Ball because you kind of have to. I've honestly kind of wanted to cut this to 2 because I hate drawing this. But if you get Herald on board, then drawing this isn't really that bad because it's just more negates, so it's all good. You don't have to play the other vanillas now though, which is extremely nice because you're not playing Advanced Ritual Art anymore, you're just playing the actual Herald ritual. So Venus isn't bad. It lets you do a lot of cool plays. Obviously this helps with the Brilliant Fusion thing, it's part of the combo. So I just play her at 3 so I can see her. It's more fodder for Hyperion. So the last agent card we're playing is actually 1 Jupiter. So no, your boy Kamina has not gone insane. Basically, you need this because of Dawn of the Herald. So you're not playing Advanced Ritual right now, you're playing Dawn of the Herald, which means you have to actually tribute guys off your field and hand. So the problem lies because, see, if you get Manju and pre-prep, that gets you Herald. But if you have Earth and pre-prep, that does not get you Herald, unless you play either a level 6 agent or a level 4 agent. The level 6 agent really doesn't do anything, so we play the level 4, because what you can do is if you have pre-prep, play pre-prep, get a Herald and a Dawn, then you normal summon Earth, get him out of the deck, then you contribute both of these, her from the field and him from the hand, into the grave, and then you can banish Dawn and get Earth back to your hand so you can summon her again and get out Venus. So that's the reason that you play the Jupiter. It's another level 4, it's target for like Nord and stuff like that. It's not bad. You can basically banish an agent to pump up a guy by 800 attack, which is decent. It actually makes him like 26, which is solid. So you can beat over some problem monsters, or you can pump up Christie to like over 3,000, stuff like that. So that is the reason for that card. Then I'm playing triple Hyperion, just nice boss monster, big drop to be able to pop stuff all the time. Adjust your grave for Christie if you've got too many monsters, because you can just banish an agent from your grave to summon him and keep banishing to pop stuff. You can get it back down to 4, which is pretty solid. And our other boss monster, our main boss monster, is still the 2 Christia, because you can, you know, just get this in the field really easy, and just having him and him is still like a really, really solid lock. Just being able to protect your Christia is really stupid. So we got these 2 guys. Don't want to play 3 because it's like you don't want to open it per se sometimes, but you do want to have more than one, I would say. You can loop them if one gets in the grave besides being destroyed. You can get the other one back with it, so it's decent. And just the Brilliant Fusion play, doing it first turn, is just nutty, so yeah, I would definitely always play Christia from now on. For some hand traps, I'm playing double Orange Light. The Flying Almond, as I like to call it. Kind of looks like an almond for some reason. It's just decent. If you don't have Herald out yet, you can ditch this and cards out of your hand to negate and destroy monster effects, which is solid. It's on either player's turn, which is kind of nice, like Ghost Ogre. And it can kind of unbrick your hand if you've got like normal monsters, or if you have like a Hyperion you can't summon, you can like ditch this from your hand. And it's not bad, so I like having him. I was thinking about playing 3, but 2 is fine for now. Still playing 2 Honest. Honestly though, no pun intended, like you could kind of cut this because battle's not hugely important right now, but it's not bad, and it's kind of nice to get off a Soul Charge. Like if you have both of these in grave, or even just one, you can Soul Charge it back and pop it back to your hand for Herald fodder, which I do like. And it is another level 4 to work with Norden and stuff like that, so I don't know. Honest is still in here. I think he'll still be in here for a while. Last monsters are 2 Lazuli, because we're playing Brilliant Fusion, and if she gets sent off Brilliant Fusion, she snatches you back a normal monster real quick, which is solid. So if you just need to get more Herald fodder, you can just Brilliant Fusion using her and the Shine Ball, and then it just pops the Shine Ball back to your hand. So like that's something you can do. So the rest of the deck is spells. Starting off with 3 Dawn of the Herald. I was debating maybe playing 2 of these, but the reason that I bumped up to 3 was because the way the pre-prep works, it adds the ritual spell has to come from your deck, and then the ritual monster can come from the deck or graveyard. So for that reason, once you have like all your Heralds out of the deck, you can just discard them for the Herald you have on board and then get them back with pre-prep, which is fine. But you can't do the same with this. It has to come from deck. So the main reason I'm playing 3 rather than 2 of this, honestly, is so that I can still resolve pre-preps later in the game, because it does get you a fairy to your hand, which is important for Herald, obviously. So that's pretty good. And banishing this when you use it to be able to get back monsters is actually really solid, because you can get back your Stratoses, you can get back Manju and Earth, which is kind of crazy. So that's pretty good. And the new card, so happy about this. This is my favorite card of the new set. Pre-Preparation of Rites. This card's awesome. So basically you just play this and you get one of these from your deck, and you get one of these from the deck or graveyard. You can only play 1 per turn, but like that's just a straight +1. It's so good. Makes this deck so much more consistent, so I'm extremely happy with this card. Definitely have to play that at 3, absolutely. The last 3 of the 3 of Brilliant Fusion, so it's obviously it can just get you a fairy to your hand if you need it. Lets you normal summon twice, so you know we have cards that are potentially good to normal summon twice, obviously. And lets you set up Christia turn 1 and other crazy shenanigans. This is like my favorite card in the game right now. It's just the best at raising random rogue deck ceilings. And I've got 4 1-ofs in the form of 1 regular prep. You're pretty much never going to be getting the ritual spell back from the graveyard, because you're pretty much always going to banish it to get cards so you can discard it for Herald. But it's just a Rhoda for your Herald, so like why not? 1-up start. There's nothing else I wanted to play. This was either going to be this or the 3rd Orange Light, but I was like, this could just draw me further into the deck, so why not? 1 Soul Charge, because it's just broken as hell in this deck. Getting back already summoned Heralds, getting back Christia, getting back, like, if you have Brilliant Fusion Earth turn 1, it's insane, but if you have like Brilliant Fusion Earth Soul Charge turn 1, like you should be like going to jail. Like that should be illegal. It's so degenerate. And then 1 Instant Fusion for the last card. So I only play 1 cup of ramen here because well, there's only 1 Norden, and you play some 4s, you play like a decent amount of 4s, but you don't play enough where you're going to have them all the time opening it. So you don't want to really open this. You want to draw into this after a few turns, basically. And then it'll be decent, but like sometimes if you open it would be pretty cloggy. So I definitely wouldn't play this at 3, or even really 2. I think 1 is the correct number for that. So that's the main deck, 40 cards, pretty solid. On to the extra deck. For the fusions, I play one of each of these guys. Heard these guys are pretty cool. Seraph Knight for the Brilliant Fusion, obviously, and then Norden at 1 now, and they're also both fairies. So they both count towards Christia, which is not bad, and Christia can put them back, which is also really good. So I guess maybe that's one reason you could play more instant fusions, but we don't play enough for it to be worth it. So those guys are obviously really good. The rank 2 package, I'm playing 1 Herald, a Pure Light, 1 Sky Cavalry, and then a Downer to rank them up if it comes up. This isn't super important. This is just your decent, like, go into whenever guy. Like, really, it's just sort of a Swiss Army knife or whatever the situation is. But Herald of Pure Light is just really, really good. Being able to reincarnation stuff back from your grave is insane. And obviously, this is part of the combo, which gets you your first turn Christia, so you have to play it. So these are all just, like, really solid. You're never going to go into generally more than 1. You're never, ever going to go into more than 2 rank 2s. So. And these are always going to be the ones you want to make until that other rank 2 comes out. So, you know, like you can go Shine Ball, make this guy, detach the Shine Ball, bring it back to your hand, shuffle it into the deck, then special that Shine Ball back, then special the third one from the deck and make him if you want to put damage on board. Like you can do that and then rank him up. So there's some little things you can do, but that's basically it. For the other rank 4s, I'm playing 1 Castell and 1 Karen. So Castell is just obvious, like if you can make it, cool. Castell's Castell, obviously. Karen is important for the sole fact that even though it's not being played right now, and I'm well aware of that, breakthrough skill is this guy's worst nightmare because he can't negate it when it's in grave, and when you banish it from grave to negate monster on the field, he can't negate that. So yeah, that's a problem. So what you do is you make Karen, and then if they use breakthrough skill from grave on Herald and you try to negate something, you just activate Karen's effect and have it negate her instead. So yeah, it's just, like I said, no one's playing breakthrough skill right now, but you just don't want to be caught like in that position. It's just bad. So, and I mean, it can just help with your big boards anyway. Plastic Seed is 1 Durandal. You can play Gaia Charger to rank this up if you want, but I just don't really have the room for it. So this is just, obviously, you make this turn 1 Christia, so part of the combo, gotta play it. Synchros, play 1 Herald of the Arclight. This is really good, just being able to put some protection on board when you swing in for damage, and then just being like, you know, able to search out the ritual spells or monsters. Brilliant Fusion makes this really easy. Like you just normal summon Earth, get Venus, Earth and a Shine Ball, make this guy, and you tribute off to search. Later you can like Norden, bring him back, overlay with them, detach for Castell and search, so he's solid. Armades is just a 5 you can go into, and it's like Armades Honest is a thing, so there's that. Metaphys Horus, might switch this out for Stardust Charge Warrior, I'm not sure, but it's a 6, it's whatever. And then for the 7s, I'm playing Black Rose and Clearwing. Clearwing is just like a protection thing. You can make this instead of Durandal with Christia turn 1 if you want. Black Rose, just, I feel like you should still play this. I'm playing it over Meteor Burst, but you can play Meteor Burst like maybe over him if you want, or him if you want, but I just like Black Rose because I think it's important, and sometimes you just gotta blow up the field. 1 Trishula, because Trishula's best girl, fuck bitches, get money. And 1 Leo, because it's still kind of decent, like against Cosmo and stuff. You can like, you know, run into Dark Destroyers and whatnot. It's just, you know, why not? They can't suck it up with Infinity because they can't target it, so there's that. Third 1 Beater, easy to make, just if you get Earth and Hyperion, just go Earth, search another agent, banish that agent for Hyperion. There you go. So that about does it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to hit a like if you enjoyed this video, and make sure to subscribe to the Card Guys if you haven't yet. It's one of my favorite YouTube channels, one of the best ones we got out there. Definitely gotta subscribe if you haven't yet. And if you'd like to see more of myself, you can also subscribe to my channel, KaminaKat. There'll be a link in the description of that. I'm actually putting up another deck profile today on my channel of my Despots. I just got the new support, and it's a profile of the new Despot support deck. It's a lot of fun, so go check that out if you want to see that. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later.